this can't be real, but alas, it probably is.
Guys, I f***ed up so bad because I just spent over $250,000 on a degree in philosophy.
This woman clearly did not take a business class because those numbers don't add up for her.
I didn't realize that there were not jobs for that. Like, no one is willing to pay me to sit in an apple orchard. No one is willing to pay me for my thoughts on what things do when they move. So I don't know what I'm gonna do.
If you have a degree in philosophy, this is a no-brainer. Didn't you learn about Aristotle's logos or logic on day 1 of Intro to Philosophy?
You have no respect for logic.
Logically speaking, this may be a spoof of some sort. It just kind of gives those vibes. But even if that is true, remember, there are real people whose truth is just that.
Hi, my name is Lex, and my concentration is the performance of self.
Hi, I'm Gabrielle. My concentration is creative direction, production, and narrative through the arts, performance, and written word.
The who and the what now?
My name is Noah Loyacano, and my concentration is equilibrium or negotiated paradox.
Hi, my name is Sophie Lopez, and my concentration is titled Queering and Decolonizing Theater Practice.
Sophie better practice her barista or greeter skills because whatever she just said is not a real thing. Viral challenges are absolutely ridiculous, usually for being funny, but this one is not that.
Shut the f*** up. Shut the f*** up.
You know, back in my day, we didn't get applauded by our mothers for that. But these mothers are just setting the example.
Shut the f*** up.
Shut the f*** up! Period! Well, the Parent of the Year award may have to be split between them. Oh wait, there's a third one. Oh, geesh. If you aren't into the challenge, your mom is yelling at you? Ponder that one for a moment. Now, it's one thing if it's just a rather dumb adult choosing to do a dumb challenge.
So here's the cinnamon, all right? All right, here you go.
But it's another thing if you force your kids into your stupidity.
Shut the up.
Period.
Yes.
The internet is forever. So to the STFU moms, remember that if or when your kid is in therapy or prison in a few years, you won't need to wonder what may have been a contributing factor. Breaking news! The United States is not ready for a female president.
There are men out there that were not going to vote for a woman.
That was Michelle doubling down on comments she's made in the past about there still never being a female president.
Well, as we saw in this past election, sadly, we ain't ready.
Here are your 2 female candidates. Sociopath who may Voldemort you if you turn against her, or laughing hyena who is a ding-dong.
We've had 2 really qualified female candidates. One who was First Lady, Secretary of State, well-educated, you know. My husband beat her.
Wait, did she just admit that her husband, Barack Obama, beat Hillary Clinton just because he's a man? Food for thought.
Oh, you know, the Great Recession was caused by too much regulation. You know?
Have you ever smoked?
I have.
Okay. Like in
And
college,
I inhaled. I did inhale.
Okay.
So why doesn't Michelle just put her money where her mouth is and run for office? That's right. It's because time and time again she shows us her true colors.
If I hear of someone whose fashion that I like and I know that they're a person of color, I try to make it a point. What does our closet look like and who's in it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, who's in the closet and who's out of the closet? Obama. There has been a PR crisis in Minneapolis for months now, with accusations of deep fraud and deception against the American people.
Did I do that?
No, Urkel. It is much worse than your simple nerddom. Fingers being pointed at the heavily impacting Somali ethnic group in the area. So if you have someone who has laid claim to being harassed and assaulted over her ethnicity, it may be wise to think about perception.
So I'm Somali. I'm proud to be Somali. To me, being Somali isn't just eating bananas with rice.
I wouldn't think it was just that. But bananas and rice, good food staples of a diet. Very affordable and palatable. It isn't what we would say is that which defines a culture, so please explain what does.
It's a lot. It's like it's an interesting thing. It's very hard to describe what it means to be Somali and what it means to be American, but it's like a cultural fusion. It's kind of like the bananas and rice.
So it is bananas and rice? That's what it's like to be Somali in America?
It's like that combination of banana and rice, but you're gonna get what I mean.
Nope, not even a little bit. This PR problem for Minnesota is not going away anytime soon.